Time for Cop the Lot with Bob Dyer. Brought to you each week by Anthony Squires Proprietary Limited and BP Australia Limited.
You go best with Benzol. It puts music into your car. You go best with Benzol in BP Super and COR.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, join our contestants as they try to cop the lot and win hundreds of pounds worth of prizes with the one and only Bob Dyer.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, and howdy, customers, howdy. Just before we start Cop the Lot, you know, customers, BP Super and COR petrols contain something others haven't got. A very special something, too. It's Benzol, the world's best fuel improver. Change up to BP Super or COR petrol and feel the difference Benzol makes. And speaking of Benzol, and you heard the little jingle at the beginning of the show, we're going to have some fun with that tonight, I feel sure. But before we start the show off, something very special to show to everyone here. Customers, here's something brand new. A lovely Lorelei treasure trove jewel box with rhinestone necklet and matching earrings, fashioned by the House of Hawke, my old friends, Australia's foremost manufacturing jewelers. Show it to the audience, doll. It's brand new. Isn't that lovely? How is that? Isn't that nice? Customers, one of our contestants will win that lovely Lorelei Treasure Trove jewel box tonight and its contents, of course, and that's the one who does the best job of singing the Benzol jingle. Ah, yes, we may discover another Madame Melba here tonight. You never can tell. You might even discover another George Formby. I brought my eucalyptus along. Now, I'll tell you what, we won't take time for everybody to sing, but everybody who tries to cop the lot, but when they get to the top step, they win a prize, of course, by getting to the top step. That's the top of the stairs prize. They get a chance to win that lovely Lorelei jewel box, and you're going to be the judges. You'll remember the people as they go along, and you tell us who you think did the best job singing the Benzol jingle. We've taught them the lyrics. Most of them knew it anyway. Doll, who is first to start climbing for the Benzol jingle tonight?
Miss Judith Clark, Bob.
Well, Judith, how are you?
Good, thanks, Bob.
Welcome to the show. You looking forward to singing the jingle?
No.
She might just default and fall off the stairs to keep from singing. We're climbing for a wonderful prize anyway.
It's a set of 5 Namco rapid heat saucepans.
Yes, they're Namco rapid heat saucepans. 5 of them if you get to the top step, and of course the chance to cop the lot for 577 pounds worth of prizes. And who's our standby, doll?
A visitor from Darwin, Bob, Bill Nordsvan.
All the way from Darwin, Bill? Oh, yes. Bill, are you just on a holiday?
No, Bob, I'm down here to try and publicise some events that we're running in the territory this year.
You couldn't have come to a better place, Bill, because we're on 65 stations throughout Australia on the Macquarie network and affiliated stations. What did you want to publicise?
Well, we're running a centenary of exploration in the territory
I've
this year.
heard about that. When is that coming off?
We start in Alice Springs on the 22nd of this month. We move up the track and finish in Darwin at the end of August. We've got the first Open Bowling Championship of the territory held in Alice Springs to start with.
Bowling Championship.
And we've also got something that might interest you. We've got a very good fishing competition.
Let's go now, Bill. Come on. I'm sure that a lot of people would love to see that fabulous country because it is one of the most fabulous areas in the world, Northern Territory. Are you looking forward to statehood?
Oh, we'll get statehood, yes, sometime when we build up our population a little more, Bob. That's what we want you to do. Help us to get people up there to live there.
That's the thought I thought you might want to bring out, because certainly this is a rich, wonderful area, and it should have more people in it. And away we go, and we'll ask you a question first. And Bill, if you catch on the wrong answer, you take a place on the steps. Judith, which of these sings the higher note, a tenor or a baritone? A tenor or a baritone, which sings the higher note?
Tenor?
The tenor. Right or wrong, Bill?
That's right, Bill.
Quite right. She's on the first step. And here's the next question. Judith's going to have to sing if she's not careful. Judith, if you were served some silverside for dinner, would you be eating beef or mutton? Silverside. Would that be beef or mutton?
Beef.
Beef. Right or wrong, Bill?
Right, Bob.
Whoa, Bill ought to know. Yeah, he's so sure. Bill, you grow some very fine beef cattle up in your country, don't you?
Oh, yes, some very good beef.
All right, Bill, can I get a nice big juicy steak up there from you?
Yes, you can get
We'll
some nice
barbecue
steaks.
it in the open air, will we?
That's right.
All right, Bill. Now, Judith, you're halfway up. Is a sampan, a fry pan, a hat, or a boat? A sampan. Is that a fry pan, a hat, or a boat?
A boat.
Right or wrong, Bill?
Right, Bob.
Oh, we could catch crocodiles off that. Judith, one more step. Oh, Judith's getting a little pale around the gills. She's thinking about that song we got to sing in a minute. Judith, would a man of histrionic ability make a good teacher of history or a good actor? Histrionic.
Actor.
Right or wrong, Bill?
Wrong, Bob.
Oh, Bill, she's right. Histrionic. You're up there, Judith. Oh, Bill, you know, it's something that people in the Northern Territory don't see much of up there as actor people, I guess. Bill, histrionics is the art of acting. Oh, dear. What did you think it was, a teacher of history?
I don't act, Bob, so therefore I wouldn't know.
Well, you're acting for your territory at the moment, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'm serious.
Well, actors are serious. Well, I'm glad you came down, and I wish you the best of luck. Now, wait, we want you to have something very nice, and oh boy, for your hobby, whether it's for practical purposes or just a hobby, a Wolf Safety Master double insulated power drill. Take that back to Darwin with you, would you, Bill?
Thank you,
Thank
Bob.
you for coming. All the best. Oh, Judith, you know something? You've won your set of 5 Namco rapid heat saucepans. Clear your throat.
Please. Will you sing it with me?
I'll start with you. Here we go. Now watch, customers. Clear your throat. All right. All right. You ready? You go.
Best with pencil. It puts music to your car. You go best.
Yes.
With pencil.
Well, no, let's have the sound effect, Judith. That's it. That's it. With pencil.
In BP Super and COR.
Ah, Judith, that's lovely. Judith, you know, you're so lucky you'll never have to face an audience at the Metropolitan Opera House. I'm sure of that, but you've won your set of 5 Namco rapid heat saucepans. Now go back and listen to the secret sound. Maybe you'll cop the lot and then you'll really be glad you came. Here's what you can win. An Anthony Squires wardrobe, our co-sponsors, a beautiful dinner suit, business suit, Bermuda jacket, and sports ensemble, a Pi 21-inch television receiver with the Pi picture control, a Bruce & Walsh Bond of Happiness diamond ring, vouchers for £100 worth of Sanatone dry cleaning by Tasman, a year's supply of shoes for a whole family, Saxone, footrest, and jumping jacks, and the fabulous new Underwood Golden Touch typewriter, the portable Golden Touch Underwood typewriter, £577, 19 shillings. Listen to the secret sound, Judith. Here it is. What do you reckon?
Blowing up a balloon.
Another balloon?
Oh,
That's what everybody thought the last one was, Judith. Judith, you want somebody to help you off the stairs?
Yes, please.
Charlie, would you help Judith off the stairs? Thank you for coming, Judith. That wasn't the right answer. All right. Let's carry on. But customers...
Every farmer knows a tractor literally runs on money. Money for fuel, for tires, for oil. These are the obvious costs. But have you ever stopped to consider the hidden costs? They're the cost of labor for maintenance and servicing, and the money you lose while your tractor's off the job. Well, here's how to save money on both the obvious and the hidden costs. Use BP Energol Tractor Oil Universal, the most economical tractor oil on the market. Here's one oil you can use in petrol, diesel, and kerosene tractors. One oil for use in the engine, transmission, and hydraulics. One oil for use in both winter and summer. With Energol TOU, you save maintenance and servicing time. You save oil storage space. In addition to all this, you ensure reduced engine wear because BP Energol TOU lubricates your tractor perfectly under all conditions. Start saving now. Contact your local BP COR agent for a supply of BP Energol TOU.
When I think of it, are you going camping at Easter time, folks? Well, don't forget the Coralite kerosene. What a multitude of uses this clear, pure kerosene has. You know, Dolly and I spend a lot of time outdoors, camping, etc., and we wouldn't be without BP Coralite kerosene. No smell, no smoke, and it burns hotter, too. Well, Doll, we have at the foot of the stairs one lady by the name of...
Mrs. Margaret Tickner, Bob.
Hi, Mrs. Margaret Tickner, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
That's an unusual name, Mrs. Tickner, Bob.
No, just Mrs. Tickner.
I beg your pardon?
Mrs. Tickner.
What happened to Bob?
That's your name.
Oh, that's me. Oh, of course, it's me. I'm silly, aren't I? All right, Margaret, we have a standby at the foot of the stairs for you.
Miss Ann Walsh, Bob.
Hello, Miss Ann Walsh, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
What's at the top of the stairs, Dawn?
A lady's swimsuit from the overseas designer of Janssen International.
Lovely, too. All right, Margaret, let's get cracking here. Which of the following plants produces iodine? Rhubarb, seaweed, or stinging nettle? One of those produces iodine. Is it rhubarb, seaweed, or stinging nettle?
Stinging nettle.
Stinging nettle. Right or wrong, Anne?
I'll say she's wrong, Bob.
You will? Which one do you think it is?
Wouldn't have any idea.
Do you know why she said stinging nettle? She doesn't want to sing. Because you really caught her in a wrong answer. It's seaweed, so you go to the front of the stairs. Margaret, before you go, Dolly has something very nice for you over there. What is it, doll?
A Ranley Ware cocktail tray.
Oh, it has the recipes engraved on the tray. Isn't that nice? Well, Anne, your woman's intuition got you to the foot of the stairs, but we have a standby over here, a big, handsome bloke.
Ray Mountain, Bob.
He's the biggest one, too. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Bob.
Glad to have you. Now, watch Anne for a wrong number over there. She's Miss Walsh, by the way. You married, Ray?
Yes, Bob.
Anne, which American president was assassinated in 1865? Lincoln or McKinley? 1865.
Lincoln.
Who?
Lincoln.
Right or wrong?
Right, Bob.
Quite right. First step up. Does off. And you got a big shot, didn't you?
Yes, Bob.
Yeah, you're getting closer to having to sing for us any minute. All right, now, does auf Wiedersehen mean till we meet again? Good morning.
Till we meet again, Bob.
Well, of course. Goodbye, Anne. Oh, yeah. Right or wrong, right?
Right, Bob.
So, right, till we meet again. Halfway up. I have never seen anybody climb so gingerly. You'd think she was taking the last steps to the death chamber or something.
It's almost as bad as that.
Oh, now, Anne, now, never mind. I'll help you with the jingle. All is well. If you get there, you're not there yet. Look at Ray.
I know that.
He's married, but he's still got a look of something in his eye. I don't know what it is. Here we go, Anne. What precious stone is sometimes used for gramophone needles? Sapphire or topaz?
Topaz.
Topaz. Ray?
Wrong, Bob.
Huh?
Sapphire.
She's wrong?
That's right.
Ray,
wrong.
she is wrong. You knocked. She's glad, though. Isn't that terrible? You're halfway up, Ray. Oh, Anne, I don't think they'd use topaz for needles. They have diamond needles and sapphire needles and steel needles, but something very nice. You'll be so glad you came. First, we want you to have a lovely pie dryette. You got halfway up, you know. This is a dual-purpose convection heater clothes dryer by Pie. Oh, it's really wonderful. And you're not married yet, and you know it takes an awful lot of those triangular things, you know, if you want to. And it's a nice heater in the wintertime. But that's yours, and there's something else here for you. You present this voucher to your local BP COR service station. They'll provide you with the Undermention. Look what it is. Oh, the Undermention is an Energol lubrication service for your family car. Thank you for coming, Anne.
Thanks very much.
Your car will jump for joy. Goodbye. You know, she might have been terrific with the jingle. The way she was sneaking up those stairs. Let's just try a few notes, Anne. Just a few. Shouldn't we try a few notes? Yeah! in close now.
Sing with me.
I'll start off. Well,
Up and down.
you're not in the competition because you didn't get to the top, so I'll sing it all the way through with you, all right? Okay. And you do the whistle when it comes into the place, you know. You go best, best, best with Benzol. It puts new zing into car. You go best. Did that come out of you? Man, you can whistle beautifully. Oh, we should do that again, shouldn't we? All right, and I didn't know anybody could whistle that well. All right, let's go from the beginning now. You go best, best, best with Benzol. It puts new zing into your car. You go best. Oh, wonderful! With Benzol in BP Super.
And Neal.
Oh, she was sweet. Well, honey, I know one thing. When you go in to get your Integral lubrication service, try that wonderful BP Super CO. By the way, you have Dolly to thank for the whistle.
Thanks very much.
She really stood behind you there. All right. Hey, Ray, you're halfway up there.
Yes, Bob.
Who's this new standby dog?
John Norrish, Bob.
Hi, John.
Hi, Bob.
What do you do, John?
A clerk, just a clerk.
Just a clerk. That's good. John, how long have you been with us in this country?
Just over 2 years, Bob.
And from where?
I come from Egypt. I was expelled from Egypt.
Were you?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to get personal, but I suppose I will. What did it throw you out for, John?
Because I am British.
You're in Australia, and we're glad you're here. And
Thanks
are you
very much.
enjoying yourself?
Oh, yes.
Very fine indeed. Now, all you got to do is watch Ray over here for a wrong answer, and if you catch him, you'll take his place. That's how he got there.
That's right.
Ray, which British statesman was taken as a prisoner of war in the Boer War? Was it Winston Churchill or Neville Chamberlain? One of those was taken prisoner in the Boer War. Was it Churchill or Chamberlain?
Churchill.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Quite right. You were so sure of that. You're 3/4 of the way up. Ray is the science of sound called acoustics, harmonics, or auditions. The science of sound. Is that called acoustics, harmonics, or auditions?
Acoustics.
Acoustics.
He's right.
He's entirely right, John. You're on the top step there. And John, you go over to the foot of the stairs. Ray, let's see what kind of voice you are tonight, huh? Now, Ray, Dolly's not going to have to back you up with a whistle, is she? Huh?
Be very handy.
All right, now, come on. You use that Bondi special, you know, that you probably know about. Okay, here we go. You
Go best, best, best with Benzol. It puts new zing into your car. You go best with Benzol in BP Super and COR.
John, I think you've been in a BP service station. Oh, you're going to be hard to beat, man. I think so. All right, now, you have won a ladies' swimsuit from the overseas designer of Jensen. And Ray, you know who's going to wear that, don't you?
I certainly
And I'll
do.
bet you look lovely in it. All right, now, here's your chance to cop the lot and win 577 pounds worth of prizes. Listen to the secret sound. What is it, Ray?
Well, Bob, it sounds a bit like you putting a string on your mandolin and tightening it up.
Let me see, let's see.
No.
Maybe it's the wrong string. No, I don't think so, Ray. Anyway, you've won your Jensen swimsuit, and thank you for coming. Okay, Ray. Now I got to tune up again. A little flat. I'm in tune. Well, our customers, while I'm really getting tuned up here, a little advice from Uncle Bob. I hope you'll take it. Start off and stay with BP. That's my Easter holiday advice to you folks. Start off with a BP Integral lubrication service. And everywhere you go, stay with BP Super or COR, the only petrols containing benzol and...
Ladies and gentlemen both agree that they like the service you get from BP. It's warm and it's friendly as it can be. The service you get from BP, BP, the service you get from BP.
Warm, friendly service, backed by the world's best petroleum products. That's what you get from a BP service station. Call in soon and have your car serviced with BP Energal, the oil recommended by Rolls-Royce, and tenacious BP Energrease, the grease for complete chassis protection. You'll get a warm welcome from your friendly BP dealer, and you can rest assured that your car is getting the best in protection.
Ladies and gentlemen both agree that they like the service you get from BP. It's warm and it's friendly as it can be. The service you get from BP, BP, the service you get from BP.
You go best, best, best. Oh, no, I might win it. Well, at the foot of the stairs, John Norrish and Dolly, you stand by.
Mrs. Joan Whitmore, Bob.
Hello, Joan.
Hi, Bob.
So glad to have you. What does Mr. Whitmore do?
He's a builder.
Very good. Let's get cracking. And the prize at the top of the stairs, Doll?
A waltzing Matilda portable barbecue complete with charcoal and lighter fluid.
And one dirty big water buffalo from the Northern Territory. And John, here's your first question, and a charming young lady watching you over here. John, did David kill Goliath with an arrow or a slingshot?
A slingshot.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Quite right. Up one step. If you go Indian file, do you travel backwards in single file or camouflaged?
In single file.
Right or wrong? He's quite right. He's halfway up. Is castor... Oh, what a thought. Is castor oil mineral, animal, or vegetable? Castor oil. You know what it is, of course, John. John, you do know what it is, don't you? John, you're not smiling. You're making a face. And I know why you're making a face. Is it animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Mineral. Vegetable, sir.
Vegetables. Yeah, is it, he's
Right.
quite right. He's on the third step. You're going fine, John. In Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which has the evil personality? Jekyll, Heckle, or Hyde? Very good. Which one?
Mr. Hyde.
Right or wrong? Right. He's on top. He's going to try to cut the line. You know the words, John? John, do you know the words?
Yes.
All right, fine. Here we go. He knows the words, so we're all set. Now, John, I'll start with you, and you're on your own, okay? Don't forget the whistle, John, okay?
Right.
Here we go.
You go best, best, best with benzol. It puts new zing into your car. You go best with benzol in BP Super and COR.
Oh, John, you've been practicing.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, that was very good. John, you have won your Waltzing Matilda portable barbecue complete with charcoal and lighter fluid.
Oh, that's...
If you can cop the lot and answer the question, it's 577 pounds, 19 shillings worth. Here's the secret sound.
A budgie eating seeds?
You know you've won a Waltzing Matilda portable barbecue. Now, everlasting thanks for the way you sang the Benzol jingle.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much. Now, stick around. We have another little job to do here. Now, John, don't go far away because next week we're adding a flying holiday for two anywhere in Australia on the Golden Jet service of NZ ANA, and the total value of the prize next week will be 727 pounds, 19 shillings. That's by adding that fabulous Golden Jet holiday with NZ ANA. And Joan, we didn't get you to the foot of the stairs. We'd like you to take something home with you, will you? From Uncle Bob and the Cop the Lot Show for BP, a Namco Presto pressure cooker for your kitchen.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for coming,
much.
Joan. And now, let's don't go any further for a minute. Come back here. Where are all the people who got to the top of the steps? We want to line them up here in the order they came to the microphone. Here are the people who sang the Benzol jingle. First of all, Judith, just the first bar. You go. That was Judith. And Ray, you sounded something like this. Ray, how did you sound?
You go best, best, best with Benzol.
That's good. And John, come over here. How did you sound, John? John, a little introduction.
You go best, best, best with Benzol.
Now, there you are. You've got to decide, customers, in the order. Your applause will decide. First of all, Judith Clark. Okay, and second, Ray Mountain. John Norrish. Ladies and gentlemen, we actually decided that scientifically. My good friend Graham in the control room was watching a meter, and that does not lie. He gained by how many dBs? 1 dB, and that's just 2 or 3 hand claps. Congratulations to you, Ray. You were slow, but you won it, John. Oh, isn't this lovely? John, you have won this lovely, isn't that beautiful? A Lorelei treasure trove jewel box with rhinestone necklet and matching earrings. A brand new one, this, fashioned by the House of Hawke, Australia's foremost manufacturing jewelers. Will Mrs. Norris get that, John?
Yes, she's there.
She's there? Well, thank you very much for coming, and thank you for singing so well. For the runner-up, come here. Something also from the House of Hawke. A lovely pair of sleeve links with matching tie bars. Thank you for being so close. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Customers, before we go any further, wherever you go this Easter, you can always be sure your car will be well looked after if you call into a BP service station. You get firm, warm, friendly service and the world's best petroleum products. Believe me, customers, those BP servicemen are really nice people, and I know.
Zoom makes your two-stroke
quicker starting,
cleaner sparking,
smoother running.
no more gumming. BP Zoom.
Put life into your two-stroke motor with BP Zoom. It's the first blended mixture for two-strokes, motor mowers, scooters, outboards, and stationary motors. BP Zoom's a scientifically correct blending of petrol and oil. So the mix-it-yourself days have gone forever. Because it's completely blended, BP Zoom gives quicker starting, full-strength lubrication at all times, the need for decokes is reduced, and plugs last longer. Put life into your two-stroke with new BP Zoom. It's available in 1-gallon tins, or you can have your own tin filled at any BP COR service station.
BP Zoom.
Join us again next week, customers, when again Anthony Squires will be our sponsors. Until then, when you go into those colorful green and yellow BP service stations, don't forget to tell them Bob sent you. Until then, happy listening, customers!
Be listening at the same time next week for another grand show with Bob Dyer and Cop the Lot. Brought to you by BP Australia Limited and Anthony Squires Proprietary Limited.
You go best, best, best with Benzol. It puts music into your car. You go best with Benzol in BP Super and COR.